Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today is just going to be a real short little thing. I wanted to show you a board that I put in here. This is our generator compartment. Here is our generator. Here's the generator doghouse. And don't go crazy with me, folks. This is not going to stay this way. I just got to do a little bit of extra organizing here. But what this is for, and ultimately, let me back up here a little bit. Ultimately, as you can see, we've got the generator there with the doghouse, and then over here we've got our batteries, and I do have my MORryde wire reel mounted in here good and solid. But what I did, we were looking for things to get out of the way. We carry a level. I've got a 3-foot level in here, maybe it's 4 foot, something like that. We carry our American flag, which when we're parked, we will be mounting our American flag right here on the tongue of our, on the top of our Reese goose box. We do have a little charging solar panel right here that I wired up through. Let's see if we can get you some light so you can see that. There we go, a little bit better. As you can see, this wire here, I took it and wired it up in and through, up under the panel here. I just took a fish tape and ran it from here in, or inside and out. Anyway, I got it run in there, and then brought that wire down inside this corner. I brought it around up there, brought it down here, and brought it in, and I've got it connected, running all the way through to this side of the battery where the cables come in, and I've got it connected to the positive and negative connectors on the battery to keep these basically just trickle charged. But the main thing that we were doing was our level. As you can see here, it's starting right over here. It goes all the way over almost to that end of the generator compartment, above the generator compartment. We have our American flag rolled up. We have a PVC tube here that I believe the idea for this PVC tube, as far as a measuring stick, came from the Hanks. I believe the Hanks is the one that had that. And then anyway, and I've got a rip fence here that is used for putting on like a saw table or whatever. If you're having to cut wood that's fairly wide with a handheld circular saw, this rip fence clips on, and this is a 4-foot rip fence, so I'm actually able to, it's a little over 4 foot in reality, and I'm able to use it to set up a straight edge so I can rip plywood and so forth. But because I tried to screw these hooks into the main backboard here of the rig, and this backboard behind this black cloth covering, whatever it is just a press wood. And so when these were screwing in, they'd screw in too far, so I had to take them out and cut them off so that they wouldn't go all the way into the basement, which is on the other side of this. And when I cut them off, trying to screw them back into this, it was just destroying that press wood, and they wouldn't stay, and they were all loose and floppy. And I needed them to be solid for travel days. So I took and cut a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, you can see here, and I pre-drilled my holes. I ran these into those holes and got them basically right at the edge of the plywood, but a little bit longer than that, so they can actually screw into the holes that I already had made back here in this backboard. Then I just took some square-headed screws and screwed this board here, and it's only 2 foot tall. From top here down here to the bottom is 2 foot, and I believe it's 2.5 feet, maybe something like that, or maybe it's 2.5, a little over 2 feet wide and 18 inches tall this way. I don't remember my exact dimensions. If you want to do something like this, you can certainly make that board fit whatever you need to, because as you can see, there's a lot of room over here before it gets to the end of the compartment. But I screwed these hooks into it to hold my level, my flag, my measuring tube, and my rip fence all up here above the generator in this housing. There's nothing else here. Nothing is in the way. These will certainly ride. I mean, yes, they can flop, but they're not going to fall out. They're not going to hop out during travel. And yet I've got them where I need them. They're convenient and they're safe. And then I can just take the rip fence here and roll it back down in here like this, and it's fine. It's going to ride perfectly there. I can still get my PVC out. Everything works good in this position. And it just makes for a nice, clean way to store things. They're lightweight. They're not going to hurt anything back here, but I need them conveniently available. Let's say I need my level because my auto level isn't working exactly right. I want to have my level. Maybe I need to level something that I'm building. Maybe I need to do use it as a straight edge when I don't need the rip fence. There's a lot of reasons that I would have the level accessible. The flag obviously needs to be accessible so that when we get to our parking locations, we can grab this flag and put it out. We want to show our pride in our country. If you're not in America, that's fine. If you've got an RV like this and you want to do something like that, have the flag of your choice, whatever is representative of your passion, as it were, your country, or an organization you may be affiliated with. In the United States, you could have a POW flag. You could have a flag from a particular state. You might have a flag for, say, the Red Cross or something like that if you're volunteering with that organization. So there's all kinds of different ideas for what kind of flags you could have. We keep our American flag here. We're proud of being Americans. This little jewel up here, I've got a 6-way plug I'm going to put up here, and I know you don't want to worry about overloading these circuits. This circuit box right here only serves to supply power to the power inverter here, which supplies power to our refrigerator and other 110 volt items in the rig. This is a 1,000-watt inverter. We will be replacing this when we set up our solar, and we'll probably go in with a 3,000-watt inverter up inside the basement when we set up with a Victron. But in the meantime, this is what came with the unit. So it plugs in here. I've got just this little pigtail plugged in here right now with another battery tender. This is instead of just the solar that just charges the batteries, this is a battery tender. It not only keeps the batteries charged, but it also keeps them maintained. If they start getting a little bit of extra sulfation or anything in them, this will keep them maintained. I got this at, I believe, Northern Tool. It was on sale for maybe $29 or something, $30, something like that. They're not very expensive. I think they normally sell for about $65 or $70. They had it on sale for like half off or in around that. But I couldn't plug this in and have the inverter here and have the level here. So I got just this little pigtail to plug in for now. I do plan on putting a 6-way plug up here to where I can just plug the inverter in and then take and plug this right in next to it and not have to worry about this pigtail for travel day issues of it falling or whatever. But for now, it will work and it's fine. But I just wanted to show you that. Also, I've got this little ladder here. As you can see, I've got it over to the end. It's just sitting on top of my my generator doghouse. It's laying there. I did put a little eye loop in my board here for my strap to hook into, and then come over, and I'm going to put a board on top of this doghouse at some point in time here pretty soon. I'm going to get some angle iron or angle aluminum maybe because it's lighter and do these corners with that so I can put a board across the top of the doghouse to keep it from bending, and then I'm going to run this strap into another eyelet like I have up there right here to strap the ladder down. Or I may flip this ladder up on its edge and just put another eyelet up there in this corner right here of the board and just strap it up that way. I'm not sure exactly which way I'm going to do it yet, but this was just to hold it for the time being. I've got it actually hooked into the bottom, just hooked into the hole down here where the air intake and venting and everything is for the generator. And it works. I've not got it tight. It's just enough to hold the ladder. The ladder kind of sits over the edge over here so that it doesn't slide end to end, and then this just keeps it from bouncing off so that it doesn't bounce up and slide and come over here and run into my hydraulics or some of my electric or something like that. So that's all that is. Just a quick video for you today so you'll know that. Let me turn my light off here. And we'll close this one out. Thank you for joining me for the video. If this has helped you, given you some ideas, please hit the like button. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, please pass this video along to them. Share this video with them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the little bell so you get all the new releases we have on our channel. We hope to be having more and more releases as we go. Right now it's a little bit slim because we still haven't got on the road yet. We are still working our full-time jobs and still trying to get our rig ready for the road. It looks like hopefully in another month we will be getting ready to go. But in the meantime, this is how we are making it happen. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you next video.